Well, the YouTube Tearful Sight here with some excitement. And I am blown away of this little episode, a haunting, hitting terror, published on May 5th, 2021. And my cousin from Florida, named Elizabeth, sent me this. And I was like blown away when I watched this. And I even got a short clip that I'm gonna play. Now I'm getting goosebumps up the back of my back as I speak of this video, due to the simple fact that I cannot believe what I heard. In this clip. And mind you, I am going to try and get a hold of the paranormal people in this, if they hopefully still exist, because this little incident, mind you, happened back in 2005. So if you want to check out this, that is the episode. This is the house. Mind you, the people, it was a man, woman. I guess they were, I don't know how, it didn't say how long they were dating, but they were a couple. They both had just gotten some good jobs. Guy was some technical engineer or something, and the girl was an artist with, sculptures and painting. And she was gonna set up an office in this house. What makes this so exciting for me is that not only does this haunting exist, it also happened in Corning, New York. Yes. Now, if I am able to find this house on my next trip out there, I will do so. But I'm sure I won't, because some things, when in a recreation video, always gets altered. But mind you, the house number was 213. But I don't necessarily call 13 a bad luck number. Anyways, as they processed this house, bought it, moved in, a month or two went by, and they started having some paranormal activity. And it got to the point where, they were seeing things. The girl thought she was going crazy. The guy was, thought he was going crazy. And, the girl was next in line to see a figure or some sort in the house. And it took that happening for, her to believe what the guy was saying. Of course, actually there was a woman later on that came to help. There was a friend, I guess, of the guy. Because mind you, this house literally had the, what would you call it? Dark matter. Now, some don't know, or you don't know what dark matter is, or let alone sometimes dark matter not only leads you to strange experiences, I believe it also leads you to do violent, get violent, and, have anger management problems. And these two really started going at each other due to the dark matter in the house. Now, whether or not it was a paranormal spirit haunting them, or say so, maybe even possessing them. Whatever it was, it led to their breakup. And it also led to this guy in the end. As you can see, this is a picture of the house, but when I took it, this is when the guy rightfully sold it. And what happened to the woman that was helping him paint it, because he was telling her the story, and this is, after the fact, he brought this paranormal team in. She had an encounter. Said the same thing the girlfriend said. And I think the girlfriend got more spooked than the guy did. But exactly had the same encounter as the friend woman. So, with that being said, now the paranormal investigating team sent this guy a video, which was an EVP recording, of course. Now, mind you, I don't need all this special equipment when I do my investigations, let alone catching at the Painted Post hotel that I stayed at out there and catching my EVP off a ordinary 4K cheap-ass camcorder. But what really spikes this all up and makes this very interesting and me very excited and sending the goosebumps down my spine, folks. And this is the guy when he got the message through an email, I think, and he played the audio. Now, yes, you're going to sit there and say, oh, well, all right, maybe you got someone talking to him, or maybe they got a ghost figure, or blah, 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 blah. One, it was something talking, and they were asking it questions, as you'll hear in a moment. But what the ironic thing is about this, and I just am still mind blown away, just mind blown. It's not thundering out. Thunder! Pug don't like that. I say thunder, you start barking up a storm. Anyways, I don't want to get him going. It's alright, Ted. Be a good boy. Gets all rambunctious when the thunder hits. But have I left you in suspense long enough? Of course I have. Now what you're going to hear is an audio of a spirit speaking. But never in a million years, never in a million years would I expect in the same state, in the same town, that I would catch the same question. Oh, man. Are you ready for this, people? Are you ready for this? Same question. Now, let's see if my volume's up. Oh, this better play. What the hell?
What is your name? What do you want? Let me out. Let me out.
Now, did you hear that? As the person asks the spirit, what do you want? Let alone, I didn't ask the spirit in my camera. But I'll be a son of a bitch. Who would expect in a million years to get the same, not question. Is it a question? No, same. I said question, not question, but the same, how can I say it? It's the same, boy, just the same talking of let me out. Once again.
Emails the photograph. What is your name? What do you want? Let me
I would like to really know. Out there in Corning, New York. Once again, there's the title. I want to check that whole episode out. Some other things happened in that house. But to me, to hear the same words, exact same words in my video, 2005, a different year, a different part of this town, but yet let me out. Now, in the beginning of this show, they talk about tribal burnings, a lot of stuff that happened in Corning, New York. And like I say, you can believe it or not, I don't care. When I went through that town, boy, I had a lot of energy and a lot of stuff that I felt coming from that town. And I will be making it another adventure trip out there because I do have family I'd like to see. I haven't seen them for years, and due to my drinking, it led me to, just lose contact like an idiot. And, got a lot of cousins out there that I used to be close with as a kid, especially the one that sent me this video, and a lot of time has passed. But there is something between our families, I should say, from my mother's side and my father's side. Because the family that's out there in New York is from my father's side, and the family in Florida is from my mother's side. And there's a lot of paranormal stuff. My cousin, I covered a video my cousin sent me of an orb flying around right in front of his face. And I kind of believe that was his mother. His mother was very true to the soul, boy. Couldn't find a better woman in that soul. And I miss her dearly. Miss the hell of her. And but there's something throughout our families that lead to some type of supernatural powers that I don't even think we knew we had. We don't even know we had up until this point. Even my cousin from Florida there, Elizabeth, been coming out with some stuff, and it's like, damn! Contact from beyond the grave. She's had an encounter herself throughout a dream, and yes, sirree. All supernatural. Something garden, something there, something wanting to be found. But out there in New York, man, I don't know. Now, I can't even say whatever's asking to be let out. All I can say is I might have a pretty good idea. I wonder if it's a lot of Native Americans trapped because they were kicked out of that town. They were moved and forced from their homes during the George Washington presidency. And who knows how many of them got just locked away out in that area. Killed, murdered, locked away, whatever, sent away for slavery. But trapped souls. So 2005 and 2022. Two spirits saying, let me out. Oh, man. And one of them is my capture. So I don't know what's going on out there in Corning. I mean, I can't say I don't know, but knowing that there's spirits out there, mine sounding more or less like a woman. This one will sound like more or less like a man. Now, I don't know if that's the original audio. It should, and it could be. But, tell you folks, get me around stuff. And it was like this one, I don't know. Probably reading my thoughts. Or my cousin, one of the two. And I told her about that through a text message. And I guess she was just watching that as I said, hey, that ghost said what it said in my video, let me out. She was like, what do you mean, let me? She put let me out with a question mark. And then she was like, oh, I just heard it, duh. So she was just watching it as I finished watching it myself and sent her a text. Oh man, I almost jumped out of my skin when I heard that. That was insane. And I'm still getting chills up my back. What is out there and what is beyond the grave? I know I caught something, boy. What will come next? Because remember, folks, October's right around the corner. But then again, it don't even need to be the month of the dead to come alive. Comes alive when I just step near the old spirit world. That's all it needs is me and my energy. So what will I capture next? I should capture something good. Just gotta pick a good place to go to. And I do have something to go to. See if I can get there soon. But Kevin on the radio show literally was doing a metal detecting segment that he does on a show. Great stuff. Fun to listen to. Fun to hear his findings. And stumbled upon Joe's Rock. And that right there, folks, is the place I need to get to very badly. Yeah. Native American spirit. But until the next video, be safe, take care, and always believe. What do you think? Let me out. Twice. In 2 different years. What do you think? Uh-oh, my phone's frozen. No. What do you think? Out.